Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel PlayLearn Family. Annual Financial Literacy Week campaign is recently which is organized? Answer: RBI. The Reserve Bank of India, RBI, has been conducting Financial Literacy Week, FLW, every year since 2016. The 2024 FLW will be observed from 26 February to 1 March 2024 with the theme, Make a Right Start, Become Financially Smart. The FLW aims to promote financial literacy by spreading financial education messages to the public. Pancheshwar Multipurpose Project, PMP, is a binational hydropower project between which two countries? Answer: India and Nepal. Despite the recent India-Nepal agreement, the Pancheshwar Multipurpose Project, PMP, discussions remain deadlocked. Established through the Mahakali Treaty in 1996, the PMP is a cross-border hydropower initiative on the Mahakali River. With the goal of enhancing energy production and irrigation in both nations, it features a 315-meter dam, Sharda in India, aiming to generate 6,480 megawatts equally shared. Additionally, it targets irrigating 130,000 hectares in Nepal and 240,000 hectares in Indian territory. What is Regulatory Sandbox? Answer: Live testing of new low-cost financial products. The Reserve Bank recently revised Regulatory Sandbox, rupees, guidelines, allowing live testing of products or services in a controlled regulatory space. Acting as a safe space, it offers flexibility for business testing, potentially influencing innovation-friendly regulations. Rupees aims to facilitate low-cost financial products, promoting dynamic, evidence-based regulatory environments that adapt to emerging technologies. Essentially, it's a formal program for market players to test innovations within specific safeguards and oversight before broader launches. How many railway stations have successfully achieved the prestigious Eat Right Station certification? Answer: 150. 150 railway stations and 6 metro stations have earned the coveted Eat Right Station certification, a part of the Eat Right India movement by FSSAI. Led by the Food Safety and Standards Authority of India, the initiative mandates stringent food safety, hygiene, and nutrition standards for all vendors at certified stations. Which company recently collaborated with Mahagenco to develop renewable energy parks in Maharashtra? Answer: NTPC Green Energy Limited. NTPC Green Energy Limited, NGEL, collaborates with Maharashtra State Power Generation Company Limited, Mahagenco, to establish renewable energy parks in Maharashtra. This joint venture aligns with green energy initiatives and bolsters India's energy transition goals, aiming to build gigawatt-scale renewable energy parks in the state, showcasing a commitment to sustainable development and clean energy sources. Which ministry recently launched the Alliance for Global Good Gender Equity and Equality? Answer: Ministry of Women and Child Development. Union Minister of Women and Child Development Smriti Irani revealed the logo and website for the Alliance for Global Good, Gender Equity and Equality in a ceremony attended by Bill Gates and Chandrajit Banerjee. Emphasizing India's leadership in women's empowerment, Irani highlighted international support garnered at Davos. Launched at Davos 2024, the Alliance aligns with PM Narendra Modi's vision for women-led development. Focused on SDGs, it seeks to consolidate practices, exchange knowledge, and attract investments in women's health, education, and entrepreneurship. The Government of India has taken several measures to support flue-cured Virginia, FCV, tobacco growers in which states? Answer: Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. The Indian government has implemented supportive measures for flue-cured Virginia, FCV, tobacco growers in Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. FCV tobacco, cured through a heat exposure process, is favored for its mild, sweet flavor and high sugar content, commonly used in cigarette blends. Predominantly produced in India's Mysore and Hassan districts, over 95%, it's a vital crop in the global market. The government's initiatives aim to bolster the livelihoods of FCV tobacco farmers in these regions. What is the theme of World Hearing Day 2024? Answer: Changing mindsets. Let's make ear and hearing care a reality for all. World Hearing Day, celebrated annually on 3rd March 2024, addresses the global issue of hearing loss. This year's theme, set by the World Health Organization, emphasizes changing mindsets. Let's make ear and hearing care a reality for all. Serving as a global call to action, the day advocates for preventative measures, treatment, and overall ear health awareness. It encourages individuals to protect their hearing and seek help for hearing-related concerns. Which institute hosted the All India Research Scholars Summit, AIRSES, 2024? Answer: IIT Madras. IIT Madras is hosting the All India Research Scholars Summit, AIRSES, 2024 from 4th March to 7th. Organized by the Research Affairs Council, the event brings together minds from diverse disciplines across India to showcase and explore the latest research advancements. With a focus on fostering collaboration between academia and industry, the summit aligns with Atmanirbhar Bharat's vision, promoting self-reliance through innovation. E-Kisan Upaj Nidhi is launched by which ministry? Answer: Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution. Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution Minister Piyush Goyal unveiled the E-Kisan Upaj Nidhi initiative in New Delhi, aiming to make the agriculture sector the cornerstone of Viksit Bharat by 2047. The digital gateway, developed by the Warehousing Development and Regulatory Authority, WDRA, streamlines farmers' warehousing logistics through technology, ensuring fair prices for produce. Goyal also announced a reduction in security deposit charges at WDRA warehouse from 3% to 1%, encouraging more farmers, particularly small-scale ones, to utilize the facilities and boost their income. Indian scientists have developed an eco-wound dressing from which fibers? Answer: banana fibers. Indian scientists at the Institute of Advanced Study in Science and Technology, IAST, have developed a new wound dressing material from banana fibers. The material is a multifunctional patch that combines banana fibers with biopolymers like chitosan and guar gum. The patch has excellent mechanical strength and antioxidant properties. Larsen and Toubro, L&T, commissioned its first indigenously manufactured electrolyzer at which place? Answer: Hazira, Gujarat. In March 2024, Larsen and Toubro, L&T, commissioned its first indigenously manufactured electrolyzer at the green hydrogen plant at AM Naik Heavy Engineering Complex in Hazira, Gujarat. The electrolyzer is developed and assembled in India and conforms to international standards. L&T plans to use its gigascale facility in Hazira to meet the growing demand for green hydrogen. They also plan to maximize product localization through enhanced local supply chain and automation for cost competitiveness. Where did the Prime Minister of India witness the initiation of the co-loading process for the indigenous prototype fast breeder reactor, PFBR? Answer: Kalpakkam, Tamil Nadu. India's Prime Minister inaugurated the co-loading process of the prototype fast breeder reactor, PFBR, at Madras Atomic Power Station, Kalpakkam. The PFBR is a nuclear machine generating more fuel than it consumes, utilizing uranium-plutonium mixed oxide, MOX, fuel and thorium-232 for transmutation. Liquid sodium serves as a coolant, facilitating electricity production. With advanced safety features, the indigenously designed PFBR by Bhavini marks a significant achievement involving 200+ Indian industries, including MSMEs. Taeniogonilos deepki belongs to which species? Answer: wasp. Entomologists from the Ashoka Trust for Research in Ecology and the Environment discovered Taeniogonylus deepki, a new wasp species in Karnataka's Western Ghat region. Found in Belgaum, it's named after Dr. Deepak Deshpande. Taeniogonylus belongs to the Trigonellidae family, known for hyperparasitoids. The genus spans various global regions, with previous Indian and Chinese species. Researchers also detailed the first male of Taeniogonylus eurysama, expanding knowledge on these wasps, primarily found in South India. Which country received the prestigious Measles and Rubella Champion Global Award for its exemplary efforts in combating these diseases? Answer: India. India was honored with the prestigious Measles and Rubella Champion Award on 6 March 2024 for its outstanding efforts in combating these diseases. Ambassador Sripriya Ranganathan accepted the award on behalf of the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare at the American Red Cross headquarters in Washington, D.C. The recognition from the Measles and Rubella Partnership highlights India's steadfast commitment to public health and controlling the spread of infectious diseases among children. Right to Repair portal is an initiative of which ministry? Answer: Ministry of Consumer Affairs. The recent stakeholders meeting discussed the launch of India's Right to Repair portal by the Ministry of Consumer Affairs. Launched on National Consumer Rights Day 2022, the portal aims to combat e-waste by providing repair information across various sectors like automobiles, electronics, and farming equipment. It facilitates affordable repairs by OEMs or third-party repairers, promoting a circular economy. Users can access product information, warranties, and offer feedback. The portal benefits consumers, small repair shops, and aligns with a sustainable approach to product maintenance. Mehtari Vandana Yojana is launched by which state? Answer: Chhattisgarh. Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi launched the Mehtari Vandana Yojana in Chhattisgarh, aiming to empower women by providing 1,000 rupees monthly through direct benefit transfer. The scheme targets eligible married women, including widows and divorced individuals, promoting economic independence, gender equality, and reinforcing women's pivotal role in families. Over 70 lakh women in Chhattisgarh stand to benefit from this initiative, emphasizing financial security and inclusive support for women above 21 years as of 1 January 2024. Mission Divyastra is related to which missile system? Answer: Agni-5. India successfully conducted the inaugural flight test of the Agni-5 nuclear ballistic missile on 11 March 2024, as part of the Make in India initiative by DRDO. The indigenously developed missile incorporates MIRV technology, allowing a single missile to deploy multiple warheads across different locations. Referred to as Mission Divyastra by PM Modi, Agni-5 marks a significant advancement as it can simultaneously target multiple locations, in contrast to conventional missiles with a single warhead for a solitary target. Which northeastern state recently adopted a resolution against the centre's decision to fence the India-Myanmar border and scrap the FMR agreement with Myanmar? Answer: Mizoram. In February 2024, the 60-member Mizoram Assembly adopted a resolution against the centre's decision to fence the India-Myanmar border and scrap the Free Movement Regime (FMR) agreement with the neighbouring country. The FMR allows people living on both sides of the border to travel 16 kilometers into each other's territory without a visa. Jal Shakti Ministry has signed an agreement with 12 technical education institutions for basin management of how many rivers? Answer: 6. The Jal Shakti Ministry has partnered with 12 technical education institutions to collaborate on academic and research initiatives for basin management of 6 rivers: Narmada, Godavari, Mahanadi, Krishna, Kaveri, and Periyar, as part of the National River Conservation Plan. Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat highlighted successful efforts in cleaning the Ganga, earning UNESCO recognition for the Namami Gange mission. Emphasizing river conservation as a mass movement, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Aath Ganga principle links it to livelihood, urging increased interstate cooperation. Please like, share and subscribe for more video. Thank you for watching.